Yo, welcome back everybody to a brand new Pokemon TCG Live Twilight Master deck video, and today we're going to be looking at my new updated Walking Awake EX deck. I feel like Walking Awake doesn't get the love that the other big ancient basics get, like Gouging Fire, Moon, and Raging Bolt get, but Walking Awake honestly isn't terrible. It does, of course, have a pretty strong attack, which does do 120 damage if your opponent's active Pokemon is affected by a special condition. You can do 120 more damage. The attack is easily powered up as you are an ancient Pokemon. You can use Professor Sada's Vitality. We can easily poison the opponent's active through the help of Brute Bonnet. We can put an ancient booster capsule on it, allowing our Brute Bonnet to poison both active Pokemon. And we can use this to, of course, poison the Pokemon in the active for Walking Awake's damage output. You can also put more damage on the board with poison in general. This is the Perilous Jungle Stadium card, which allows you to apply even more poison damage to non-dark Pokemon. Really helpful, of course, to let your Walking Awake hit even harder, and sometimes if the opponent is not moving out of the Perilous Jungle poison, they're going to get knocked out, which is really, really cool. Walking Awake's ability isn't bad either right now with Azure Seas. Damage from the attacks from this Pokemon isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon, meaning that with this ability, you can shred through Mimikyu, Noivern, and Goodra, which are all pretty relevant right now in the format with Regidrago and Mimikyu in general being in some decks. So that is nice, and you can even shred through stuff like Cornerstone Ogerpon, which is another good Pokemon. I like having Palkia in the deck. Palkia is great. While you do have synergy with Sada's Vitality and Double Turbo as a way to power up your Walking Awake, Palkia is nice to have. It's a nice backup attacker, and sometimes you don't have the combo to pull off the Sada play. It's nice to just have Star Portal to put Water Energy into play. Palkia can also be a really strong attacker that can hit really hard, and on top of that, with a full bench on both players' board, Palkia does 260 damage with Subspace Swell. Now, if you combine that with Brute Bonnet and Perilous Jungle, Palkia can do 290 damage with all the poison effects and a full board of Pokemon, actually making Palkia a pretty dangerous attacker if your opponent does not respect that play. Greninja's nice. We can play Greninja in the deck to set us up, and, you know, it's an attacker with Palkia too. And Flutter Mane is another fantastic card in the deck. I really love Flutter Mane in here. Not only is it a good Pokemon to open up with to slow your opponent down, but you can use Hex Hurl. We're already playing the Double Turbo in the deck and the Water Energy, so we can effectively get away with playing a Flutter Mane in the deck as an attacker. You can Double Turbo Sada to it. Flutter Mane's a good attacker because you can slow the opponent down, put damage on the board with Hex Hurl. We're not as fast and turbo as the other big basic ancient decks in the format, so having a little bit of a slower approach with Flutter Mane and Palkia is nice to have those within the deck. Now, before we do get the video show to the sponsor Card Cavern TCG, of course, if you're going to get any Pokemon TCG Live pack codes, get them over at Card Cavern. Card Cavern sells codes line for the cheapest. So if you're looking for, of course, the main set right now, Twilight Masquerade, or you want an older set, or you want to get some IRL TCG singles and product, Card Cavern does sell all that over there. If you get there at Card Cavern at the checkout, use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Help yourself out and up our Card Cavern. So big shout out Card Cavern. Check them out. Use code LDF, link down below. Also, make sure to check out my second channel down below. I just did a big video where I talked about a deck that I've literally won 3 straight tournaments in a row with: a League Challenge, a League Cup, and then one of my local Friday tournaments. I won with a Dragapult Charizard deck that I have been playing my butt off with. And like I said, I've won 3 tournaments with it. It's a legit deck. It's really, really strong. If you want to hear more about the deck, plays, lines, inclusions, you want to hear me just yap about the deck, definitely check out the second channel's recent video down below. So here is the list I am playing within today's video. Again, it's not as super uber turbo as the other ancient decks. We're not playing Squawkabilly or Mew in the deck. We're a little bit of a quote-unquote slower paced deck. There are still some good cards like Greninja, which can help you set up. Sometimes you can Greninja and Sada turn 1 and attack out of nowhere with Walking Awake. I am playing a Woma Bibarel. I mean, the deck does need that little bit of extra draw, and the more I play the deck, I think maybe we should play 2-2 Bibarel. I'm going to be honest with you, 2-2 Bibarel is better than maybe 1-1, but still have it in the deck for a little bit of extra draw against Iono spam. Again, we're not playing Mew in the deck, which, I mean, you could play Mew over the Bibarel. I like Bibarel in the deck personally, but, you know, you could switch it up if you want. Got a couple Iridas and Ionos. Irida's nice, so I mean, we're playing a decent amount of water Pokemon in the deck. We are playing the Canceling Cologne Prime Catcher package for the Greninja. I don't know if it's needed. Canceling Colone's only good with Greninja because you actually don't need it with Walking Awake due to its ability, so maybe you can cut the Canceling Cologne out, to be honest. If you don't want to lean into the Prime Catcher Cologne play, you can cut it. I am playing one Town Store. Finding the Ancient Booster Capsules is a challenge. You do need to put Ancient Booster Capsule on your Brute Bonnet. I'm not playing Arvin because Irida is just a better synergistic card with a water-based deck, but, you know, I like the Town Store. It lets you find Ancient Booster Capsule a bit easier. Sometimes you don't even need the Perilous Jungle in play. It's not always necessary to have it down, and it is what it is. Maybe more draw could be put in here overall, like I said, but I do like the list a lot. I think Flutter Mane, Palkia, Walking Awake is a pretty good trio of attackers for this deck. Let's go show it off in action and see what this deck is all about. All right, again, in this game, we open up with Flutter Mane. I had the option to open up with Walking Awake or Flutter Mane. I think it's obvious we should start with Flutter Mane just in case. And as you see, it actually ended up being relevant as my opponent cannot use Ogerpon's ability. It probably doesn't matter. They could, retreat it. But I'm glad I opened with the Flutter Mane. Oh, they're playing Regidrago, actually. Okay. Interesting. We don't have to worry about Noivern because we actually have a Shred ability. So even if they were to try to Noivern me... I mean, I have Palkia, but I also have Shred, right? So it's not that bad. My hand is kind of okay-ish. I mean, we do have energy, but I need something else. I need to, like, Nest Ball and get set up. So we'll see how that goes, of course. My opponent's got 2 Dragos. They have an Ultra Ball. They can get Mew if it's not prized. And yeah, they can't do Ogerpon's ability here, so the Flutter Mane maybe could have buy us a turn. And they even get rid of a Boss and a Vessel. 2 very good discards. Maybe they have a Research already in hand. We'll see if they Ultra Ball for. If they retreat Ogerpon into Drago, they can't Legacy Star. They're active, so they have to be careful with where they move. So Flutter Mane kind of slows them down a little bit. Not that relevant, obviously. Like, it doesn't slow them down, like, by a ton. But it is slightly relevant here to have Flutter Mane in the active. They probably have Research in hand, I guarantee you. Nice. Palkia's good. Let's check our prizes here. Okay, we have the Greninja, which is what I was going for. Bibarel. Alright, well. Here goes nothing. We might have the attack turn 1. That'd be pretty dope, too. Being able to Hex Hurl here would be nice. Let's see. What do you got for me, Greninja? No. No supporter, bro. Where are me supporters at? We got all of our basics, which are nice. But nothing else. I don't even want to put the DT on because I need to draw cards next turn. I might have to just pass. Is there ever a reason to put Booster Capsule on here? Not really, right? I just pass. Unfortunate bricks on our end. They have a 2-card hand. They probably have Research, though, like I said. Unless they actually prize their Mew EX. Because I feel like you would have probably wanted to draw more cards there. So they could have prized their Mew or something. I don't know. Or maybe they wanted Ogerpon. But I guarantee you they have something in their hand. They either have a Drago, VSTAR, or like a Research, I guarantee you. They didn't get rid of any Dragons, though, last turn. So that's good. Well, let's see what they do. There's the Research. Ooh, they have Goodra. Goodra's not that bad, though. Once again, our ability shreds through it. But can't get there when I'm bricking. And yeah, they find the Drago. Not like this, bro. It's actually really annoying. They can knock out Flutter Mane and Bidoof with Dragapult that they find in. They probably will. We'll see, though. They can't Teal Dance their active, so they have to wait to do it. Another boss gets discarded. I'm fine with that. I mean, best case scenario, they misplay and they retreat into Regidrago and then realize they can't Legacy Star. That would make me very happy. Or they just have double E-Switch already in hand and it doesn't even matter. I guess we're going to find out how this goes. Damn. Kind of wish I went first now, not second. Kind of puts us at a slight disadvantage here going second. Yep, there's double E-Switch. Unfortunate. But no Dragapult gets discarded, though. Honestly, it's not bad. All they have is Goodra, which... I mean, Goodra's annoying because they can obviously still prevent me from doing damage, but I can shred them, so it's really not that bad. I need to find Brute Bonnet, though, too. We do need a lot of moving pieces here to do stuff, and currently we don't have the moving pieces, so we're still kind of in an awkward spot. We'll see what they do. What did they Legacy Star for? They grabbed it. Double E-Switch. Yeah, they kind of have to. I'm okay with them Goodraing. As long as they don't do Dragapult, then I'm fine. Because we might need Bibarel next turn to draw a card, so I kind of need them to not Dragapult me here. But we'll see if they have it. I mean, they have a way to discard it, and they draw into it. It's just kind of Jover at that point. I'm fine with them doing Goodra, though, because like I said, we can shred through Goodra with Walking Wake. It's not that bad. Okay, let's see what they got. Yeah, okay, they're just Goodraing. Cool beans. I'm okay with that. Yeah, we can use Azure Seas. I need to find a Sada, though. Like I said, we are not in a great spot. I needed a supporter last turn, so hopefully we can draw something a little bit better here. Nest Ball's not bad. That gets us Brute Bonnet, which I do need. But we have the concealed cards here just to try to get more cards. This feels bad. Nice. Thankfully, we got a Sada. That would have gotten close. But will this even get us a double turbo? It does not. Okay, that's fine. We still have Bibs. We can, like, use Bib and Palkia, technically. I don't really want to waste this other booster capsule, but kind of have to, because I need to draw 5 cards. We need to find a DT or, like, some way to Palkia VSTAR. Okay. Got the Palkia VSTAR. We have the attack. I'm trying to think what I want to get rid of. I guess we have the Vessel, waste some energies. Yeah, this is fine. Just get rid of the double energy. Grab the Palkia. A little more convoluted than I would have liked. I wish it was a little bit more simpler than that, but it's fine. We get some energy into play, so it's not that bad. We can power up our Palkia. Palkia's not a bad attacker either. It can knock out the Ogre Pawns fairly easily, which is nice. Do we even want a Pal Pad here? Honestly, sure. I don't think it matters. Let's just Toxic Powder. We're doing a good chunk of damage here to the Drago. We're not knocking it out, but we are making it so that they'll die next turn by poison if they don't switch. I'm just going to attack. Yeah, they have enough HP to take a hit because they have 270 HP left, but if my opponent does not move out of the active next turn, the Drago does die from poison. If only we had Radiant Sneasler in play, we would have KO'd them. The problem with playing Sneasler in this deck, we don't have Greninja. Without the Greninja, we would not have even been in this scenario to begin with. So it's actually better that we had Greninja, right? Greninja is better than Sneasler in here. I mean, you kind of need it. But again, the Sneasler would have allowed us to kill the Drago this turn, which would have been huge. But like I said, without Greninja, we would not have been able to like draw cards and stay in the game. So I think it was more relevant to keep the Greninja. All right, they have an Ultra Ball. Let's see if they can go into another Drago. In order to do that, though, they have to waste a lot of resources by retreating, or they have to get Switch, which, I mean, they could have Switch in the deck. Some Dragolers don't even play Switch, though. Some have cut the Penny, some have cut Noivern out and stuff like that, so not too sure they're going to have it, but we'll see. They can't really knock me out either without Raging Bolt. Dragonite. Ooh, spicy. They can Dragonite here, they can hit me with Dragonite to power up the other Drago, which is actually pretty sneaky, but if I can find Boss, we can Boss the Drago up and punch it with the thing. Okay, they have a Research. They get rid of a Scoop Up Cyclone. It's a pretty good card not to see being used. They could have technically healed, but obviously then they can't attack with the Drago, so I guess actually they could have Scoop Up Cyclone and attacked with Ogre Pawn, right? That was a misplay, I think, on their end. But at the same time, though, you lose all the energy on the Drago. We just have to hope they don't find a Switch, which I don't think they play. And they don't have a Switch. They're stuck hitting me. Once again, it looks like with Rolling Iron. Yeah, or I guess they can Dragonite. But do they even have enough energy in the deck still? I guess we'll see. The Dragonite is kind of sneaky, because it does allow them to power up more stuff. But like I said, if I can find Boss, we can hit them first, and it's not a big deal. It's all Gucci. All right, this is a pretty big pivotal turn that I got going on. The only issue is like if I don't get another Brute Bonnet down, they knock out this Brute Bonnet, we are going to lose access to the Brute Bonnet, and we can't do more damage with Walking Wake. Meaning we might have to lead into Palkia more. All right, we got Vacuum and Sada. Nothing too good. Can't really thin my hand down a little bit, which kind of sucks. We can take another Knockout, which is big. I need to find another boss or something. Okay, play this. Prime Catcher's Prize. Go figure. That would have been perfect. Could Prime Catcher bring this up and then punch it? Okay, you know what? I'm just going to go Pal Pad, Bibarel for 2, and then try to get a Walking Wake so I can Sada to it. Nope. Iono and Brute Bonnet's not bad, though. Could bench the other Brute Bonnet here. Lean into Palkia next turn. It's not a bad idea, actually. Palkia can do big damage, but they're going to Rolling Iron me, though, which is a problem. I'm just going to Iono. I'd rather just get another Walking Wake. Not to mention my opponent's down 3 boss. They have no Gust in the deck, I don't think, so it's probably fine. We got Cologne. Honestly, do I even get Walking Wake? Because they could still technically Dragapult me this turn. That might make a difference. Yeah, maybe I wait to Ultra Ball here. I think I will. Okay. Yeah, I'll just play the Clone. I'll wait to Ultra Ball, because, I don't know, if I get Walking Wake, my opponent's going to, like, Dragapult it potentially and then put damage on it. They're going to put damage on Palkia anyways. Maybe it doesn't make a difference, but, I don't know. I just want to make it harder for them to KO my stuff. I think that makes sense, hopefully. They also may KO my Brute Bonnet. We might need to just get that back. There's Prime Catcher. Okay. I think we have game, right? If I have Vessel in the deck still, I should still have another Vessel. I think. I didn't really check. I think we have game, though, because we can knock out Ogre Pawn, potentially, with Palkia. Yeah, we can KO Ogre Pawn, especially if the stadium doesn't get bumped. We can do more damage with Brute Bonnet, too. Got to keep that in mind. Brute Bonnet does let Palkia do more damage also, which is really, really good. Let's see. Noivern and Tina Tina lets them one-shot Palkia, which is kind of scary, but they've used up a lot of energy, and they've used up a retrieval. Noivern is not relevant because we can shred it, like I said. Okay, they do have another retrieval in hand. There's Dragapult. Okay, that's fine. I think we should hopefully have game on the Ogre Pawn. We should be able to knock it out. I think we're probably going to win regardless, because we can still smack with Palkia and then, like, set up damage. I think we'll be okay. They mentioned their Ogre Pawn. Okay, well, I definitely think we win now. Because I need an energy. I got to make sure we don't have a Vessel prize. So we have to make sure we Ultra Ball into Vessel and stuff. Got to make sure we didn't prize Vessel. I have to Ultra Ball away my top deck, and then I keep the Switch, because I'm going to need it to go with the Prime Catcher, just in case. Because at the very least, I want to hit the Drago with Palkia, just to get damage on the board, at the very least, right? At the very least, I want to hit the Drago with Palkia, so we can set up to be two-shot. I mean, we have a lot of time to win. They can't really set up any Dragapult plays here, which is good. I guess they could. They could Dragapult here and hit Bibarel for 60. They could have had Iono there, I guess, too. But they don't. Yeah, I guess Dragapult is logically better, because then you can win the game. No, you can't one-shot Palkia with Dragapult, though, because they can put 6 on Bibarel, but they can't really win by Dragapulting again anyways, so it's fine. We have time to... We still have, like, 2 turns to try to win this, basically. We can, like, two-shot this. They're down, like, Scoop of Cyclone and Penny. Yeah, it's really nice that we don't have to deal with Noivern. Okay, they are doing Dragapult, actually. Look at that. I'm kind of surprised they're putting 6 on Palkia, because you don't need to, because you can Lost Impact it, right? I don't know. Okay. Should have game here. As long as there's a water energy we can grab off of an Irida. We'll see what our top deck is. Walking Wake. I mean, even if I don't have it, it's not the end of the world, right? As long as we're attacking the active. Should be a Vessel in there. There should be an energy too while we're at it. Yep. Sick, okay. Yeah, just making sure. And we got there. That's the game. My opponent benched the Ogre Pawn, which allowed me to get the dub. Let's go. I think we had a KO on one of the Ogre Pawn anyways, even if they didn't bench the other Ogre Pawn. I think we were fine to knock him out, regardless. Because we had the poison damage, right? How much are we doing? 220 on the dot? Yeah. We were fine. It didn't matter if they didn't bench the Ogre Pawn or not. We had game regardless. Because we can poison them for 30 damage. The Brute Bonnet's low-key a really good attacker in this deck. Alright, and there we go. Our attacker. It's a really good ability because it allows us to do more damage. I don't know what I'm saying by that. But there you go. We beat a pretty interesting matchup there in the Regidrago. It's nice to know that Goodra and Noivern are kind of useless because we can use Walking Wake's ability to just do more damage and not have to worry about the limits of those, which is nice. The shred effect is really cool. Okay, we're up against Goldango, and my opponent immediately opens with a Ditto and Buddy Poffin. Pretty much all you can ask for. I think we are okay, though, in this matchup. We can one-shot them thanks to Brute Bonnet. In fact, we can attack turn 1 if I find a Sada. Big if, though. I have to, like, Nest Ball and stuff and get Greninja. But it is possible to KO them. It is possible. We'll see. We can trade pretty well in this matchup, like I said, thanks to Brute Bonnet and Jungle fixing a lot of the math. So that's good. Our hand is, like, good if I get a Sada. I need a Sada, specifically. Sada? Okay, double Nest Ball is not bad. Thankfully, Greninja's in the deck. Question is, do I get Palkia here, or do I Nest Ball for something else? I could go Flutter Mane. I mean, I don't hate that. They don't have a Palkia down, so I'm not really... Yeah, I actually don't mind going Flutter Mane. Because if my opponent... If we whiff the attack, we could just go on a Flutter Mane for a turn, and then they can't, like, do coin bonus. I don't know if that's correct, but it might be. And it's all gravy, baby, because we draw a Sada anyways. Let's go. Alright, we got the attack. Pretty good stuff. So let's Sada. Hopefully draw more good cards here. It's alright. We can bench Brute Bonnet. Attach Booster Capsule. Should I attach the active? I think I have to. Because they actually theoretically can KO my Walking Wake next turn. Because I would put 10 on me with the poison. The poison damage actually would add up. So, sure. Do I want to bench that? Sure. No reason not to. Let's knock out the active. No reason to Prime Catcher. Obviously, we can't do it, so we'll just save the hand and just knock out Greninja. KO Greninja is pretty important. All right, prize number 3. I'm feeling lucky today. It's all right. Not super relevant in this situation. But thins out the deck, I guess. All right, let's see what they do. If they KO my Walking Wake this turn, we could be in trouble, because I don't really have a good follow-up, so hopefully they can't knock out my Walking Wake. This is why it was important to put the Ancient Booster Capsule on, because they have to do 300 damage to kill me here. Now, we can knock them out, but I need Perilous Jungle to do so. Ooh, Cypher Maniac's not good. They get, like, double Earthen Vessel or something. I mean, it depends on whether or not they have more Goldengos. This is why Canceling Greninja was good. They can't just make their hand bigger. All right, we'll see. They need 7 energy to knock me out. No, 6 energy. Yeah, they need 6 energy to kill me. Oh, God. If they KO me here, this, like I said, could get pretty bad. I don't really have the greatest follow-up. So, yeah, them getting a knockout would be bad. I mean, if we whiff the KO, we could maybe get, like, a Greninja off if we're lucky. Could try to go for a Greninja. Maybe. We'd have Flutter Mane, which could be a good attacker. We could, like, hit them and then Flutter Mane them down the road or something. Earthen Vessel away 1 energy. Please don't have 6 energy. That would be a little absurd if they knocked me out here. I'm not going to lie. That would be a little ridiculous. Even with the Cypher Maniac, it's not looking like great odds, but really hoping they don't have it like that. That'd be, like, insane. They could have Vessel again and then Retrieval. I'm really hoping we don't get KO'd here. This could be pretty bad if they KO me. Because we got lucky, we got the knockout, but now we need them to not KO me back. Are they really about to just kill me here? No way, brother. Because they needed, like, a... Because they're getting rid of energy of the Vessels, which tells me they have a Retrieval. That's crazy, bro. Okay, they have to lose another Retrieval and energy, which is good, but they're still KOing my Walking Wake. That is ridiculous. No shot, bro. What? We can go Flutter Mane, but I don't even think that's relevant. We're weak to Metal. Wow, dude. I cannot believe they actually just managed to kill me here. That's crazy. That is actually absurd that they just knocked out my Walking Wake. I wonder if it's better to go Prime Catcher up the other Goldengo and make him exhaust more energy. I think we are going to go for that play. Let's see what we draw. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. Honestly, do we just maybe go Palkia then? In this situation? Because my opponent has no... Like, they have 2 cards in hand, and they lost 2 Retrievals, which does give me hope. The issue is I can't one-shot Goldengo. This is why I kind of want to go Flutter Mane. But Flutter Mane gets KO'd by, like, a single coin. Make it rain. Let's see what we can sealed into. Maybe we can... I doubt it. Walking Wakes would be good. I don't know. They have some more energy, bro. Okay, maybe Palkia Prime Catcher's to play, actually. I think it is. I'm not doing a lot of damage, though, but unfortunately, I think this is, like, the best play we have right now. So I think we just bring in this. Requires more energy out of my opponent, because they need an attachment, too. We can also KO this with Flutter Mane or something next turn if we find Sada. I mean, that's not good. That knockout is huge. But they have a 3-card hand. They have double Goldengo, but, like, they're down the double Retrieval. If my Palkia dies here, then there is cause for concern, for sure. But we can go, like, maybe I should have attached a Flutter Mane, because I could have went for an Iono. I attached a Palkia, because I can't build it up anymore, but maybe we should have attached a Flutter Mane, so I can Iono Hex Hurl next turn. Theoretically, which would have been possible. Man, that knockout is rough, though. I could have poisoned, I guess. Poison doesn't really matter right now. It doesn't really make a difference. I could have poisoned the Goldengo, though, with Brute Bonnet. I don't think it really matters, though. Okay, there's an Ultra Ball. Another Goldengo. Yikes. It is winnable. Like, they're down the double Retrieval. Like, to kill the Walking Wake, they had to get rid of 2 Retrievals, which was big, but I don't know. We'll see. There's no way Palkia dies, right? If Palkia dies, it's going to be insanity. So we can attempt to... I want to kill the active with Flutter Mane, which would be a lot more ideal. Because then we shut off their active ability. Earthen Vessel, that's fine. Adaman's a good discard. That means they're low on energy. I mean, they're down 7 metals. Yeah. They don't have enough metals left to Adaman, which is good. I don't think Adaman would have got them there anyways. Okay, let's see what they do. They could maybe hit me for 50, it looks like. Yeah, probably just a hit for 50. Okay. This is why going Flutter Mane is good, because they have a very small hand. If I can Flutter Mane them here, I think we'll be in a good spot. So I should have attached to the Flutter Mane, not the Palkia V. They still have 3 energy in hand. Holy smokes. Okay, give me Sada, please. Sada. No such luck. Crap. Sada would have been so good. I 100% should have attached a Flutter Mane. I got uber punished for not doing that. Damn, yeah. Had I attached a Flutter Mane, this would have been way better. I don't even know if it's worth it to attach anymore, but it still is not bad, because they take a knockout. We can, like, Iono them to a small hand and stuff. I could have went to another Palkia here, I guess, too, which would have been good. Yeah. I mean, we'll see. I should have probably just went to another Palkia. I could have Ultra Ball switched into a Palkia. I should have done that. What's our 2 prizes? Okay, Jungle's not bad. That helps us a little bit. Not by much, but it's something. They're out of energy, I think. They're down 12. No way they have more. This is why going into Flutter Mane would have been huge. I just wish I attached to it the turn earlier, or got a Sada, which we've played 1 Sada this entire game. Had I got a Sada there, yeah, we could have went Flutter Mane. Flutter Mane knockout would have been so good. Because I think they're, I mean, it's very likely they knock me out. They just need like an Irida or something. Or even Pokestop can find them something. I mean, if we survive the turn, that would be nice, obviously. I doubt that's going to happen. If it does happen, more the, you know, it's a little bit better. Boss, okay, that's a good sign. My Brute Bonnet, okay. I don't think they got it. Thankfully, we have Switch in hand. I don't think they have it. Do they have a knockout? They need 4 energy. Oh, they whiffed. Ooh, okay. This is, I think, the play. So what we're going to do, we're going to boss the other Goldengo. We're going to switch into Flutter Mane. We're going to attach that. We're going to Toxic Powder. We're going to poison the active, and then we're going to Hex Hurl. Do I play the Perilous Jungle? I kind of want to bump Pokestop. But we are 2-shot with Flutter Mane if I don't do that. Okay, I'll go for the 2-shot, sure. I'll just do that, sure. Can we set up the Goldengo the bench to die to Palkia? Okay, this is going a lot better. This is a bit better. This is why I think Flutter Mane play is fine. Because they're only drawing 1 card with Goldengo. They could knock me out. They get a Retrieval, though, which kind of punishes his play a little bit. It's probably better than just hitting with Palkia, though. I think this play is fine. I know they only play 1 boss, too, so it's unlikely they go after Brute Bonnet again. And getting the Ancient Booster Caps on means they need 2 medals, 3 medals in total here. They need a Retrieval, essentially. And they can't use their Active's ability. So if they don't coin bonus here, we can knock him out Flutter Mane, which is huge. And then we can set up the Goldengo to die to Palkia. Or Walking Wake if I can eventually draw into a Sada or something. I've literally played 1 Sada this entire match. Where are they at, bro? So I can't get Bibarel out, or I can't Greninja because I had to use up all my energy. See if they have it. Oh, they don't have it, and they scoop the game up. Oh my gosh. I honestly thought it was kind of Jover after they took that initial turn 2 KO out of nowhere, but Flutter Mane is kind of broken. All right, hit Ancient Box. We got Little Walking Wake versus Big Walking Wake. Pretty epic standoff, I would say. I probably want that. Just gonna have to be Palkia VSTAR, unfortunately. Because I want Greninja here. I could get Bidoof too, honestly, which would have been bad. But I want to make sure I can Sada next turn and draw more cards. Okay, that worked out. We can Nest Ball for Bidoof. And then pass? Attaching's not bad, but I also have Sada. I want a Greninja next turn, so maybe I should have attached, because I could whiff the attack, I guess. Whiffing the attack would be pretty bad. This is kind of a funny little standoff. We have Big Walking Wake versus Little Walking Wake. Now we're against Ancient Box. I don't think this matchup is good at all, because they have the ability to one-shot a lot of my guys, so that is a bit of a problem. Can't even kill them with Catharsis Roar, which is kind of bad, because I don't have... yeah, I don't know. This is pretty bad. Palkia VSTAR might just be a better attacker than Walking Wake, honestly. If they fumble a little bit, though, that's where we can kind of take control of the match. It's not looking great, though. All right, let's see. Explorer's Guidance. What do they got? What do they got here? They can't attack this turn, which is good, but they can get the moons in play, which is bad. And they got rid of... nothing too crazy. Yeah, see, this is why I held the jungle. They got the Pokestop. Do I ever play Pokestop? Probably not, right? Okay, not bad. They get rid of another moon. I'll take it. The more moon they lose, the better. Hopefully don't whiff the attack. It is possible to whiff the attack here. They have a Sada in their hand, obviously, right? Okay, that sucks. I can't knock him out, though. I don't know if I can kill them here. Yeah, it's not a bad start. Let's do this. Bibarel for 2 before we do anything else. Iono, Greninja, okay. Conceal cards. So maybe I should have attached the active. If I have DT, it's pretty grief. Do I have the Palkia VSTAR in there? Yeah, he is. Okay, good. Oh, Brute Bonnet doesn't... Oh, the Ancient Booster Capsule. Ah, I forgot Ancient Booster Capsule to shut off the attack. I can't KO the active Walking Wake? What? How does my Walking Wake not KO here? That's crazy. I whiffed the attack anyways, of course. No double turbo. Bruh, not like this. Yeah, I forgot the poison wouldn't even have worked. That's annoying. Ancient Booster Capsule's quite a good card, not gonna lie. It's not good. Rip. We'll see what they do. I do have an Iono in hand. I have Boss. Still can't attack next turn, though, unless I Iono into what I need. Research. Whoa. I was not expecting that. They lose a ton of supporters, though, which is good. I'll take it. That's fine with me. There's Pal Pad, putting back the supporters they discarded, so never mind. It's kind of annoying. Can they attack this turn? I don't think they can. They can't Sada. Low-key surprised they didn't just play Sada last turn instead of the research. So they're not attacking. Again, I can't one-shot them, though. Maybe that's kind of the trade-off. Ideally, we draw a double turbo energy here, though, and we can knock out the Roaring Moon. If worst comes first, we'll just go Palkia VSTAR and hit them. I kind of don't want to Iono them now, actually, because they have a 3-card hand. And I know they Pal Padded, but I don't know. I kind of don't want to play Iono now. I think I'd rather just boss KO Greninja or Roaring Moon. Probably KO the Greninja, to be honest. KOing Greninja here would be huge. Okay, they have 1 card in hand after this Vessel. And a Rod gets discarded. I definitely want to kill the Greninja now. Yeah, I don't really want to... This Walking Away kind of is annoying to KO because I don't want to knock it out. So actually, it is better to go after Greninja. Yeah, I definitely want to kill Greninja. If I can find a double turbo or Palkia VSTAR, I'm going to go after Greninja. 100%. They found a 3rd moon. Jeez. All right, what do we draw? Okay. Get rid of this. Put that there. I guess we can attach to Palkia, because, like, I might whiff the attack anyways, right? Yeah. I think I might just be going for the Palkia. And we got Sada. Yeah, I'm just going to try to get Palkia here, I think. Didn't get it. Damn. Not getting the attack is a little problematic. Like I said, I wanted to KO that Greninja. We got Prime Catcher. Doesn't get me there. Could Prime Catcher my Greninja and their Greninja in the active spot? I actually don't think that's a terrible play. I actually don't hate that. Then they need to attach to retreat. Is that ever a good play, actually? Prime Catcher Greninja into the active spot? I can bring in my Greninja. And the next turn we can Sada into Walking Wake. I also don't want them to take... I don't want to get the first hit on me. I kind of like... Yeah, you know what? Is this really the right play? I think it is. They have a 2-card hand too, right? Yeah, I'm kind of down to this. Sure, Toxic Powder. It does not make a difference in this situation. I kind of don't want to give them Town Store, but I need to make sure I can bump Pokestop. They are down 3 capsules, so it's not that big of a deal. I think this play is fine. This forces them to have to attach to retreat Greninja. They have a 3-card hand. We'll see if they have a Sada. They did put one back with the Pal Pad, but what are the odds they really draw into it? Because they also only concealed cards. Of course they drew into it. Bro, come on. This is just better, because I don't want them to hit me first. Like, I don't want them to hit my Walking Wake first. So I think it was definitely correct to just put a 1-prizer in the active. It's just unfortunate my opponent... I haven't been able to do anything. And they have annoying things. But KOing the Greninja here is a good step in the right direction. Tusk is in the deck. Interesting. Gotta be careful of that. Yeah, they don't have anything nice. So I can KO the active. KOing the Greninja is very important, right? Just shutting off their draw engine is really good. So... Okay, so let's Sada. And then retreat. Not knockout. I'm going to save the Ancient Booster Capsule. They can counter Catcher now, which is scary. I didn't get a Palkia VSTAR. I didn't want to get rid of that other DT, though, with concealed cards. Maybe I should have to try to get Palkia VSTAR out of the deck. I haven't found my Palkia yet. I do need Palkia, so I have another big attacker to work with. Because they could counter Catcher here. I don't know how much they're doing, but they have a lot of Ancient cards in the discard already, so we'll see. Hopefully Canceling Greninja was a correct play. I guess we're going to find out. Because without their draw engine, hopefully they just struggle to keep up. We'll see. There's an Earthen Vessel. See? The Vessel's not getting as much value anymore because Greninja's gone. They definitely can't kill my active this turn, right? I don't think so. They're definitely not doing 280 damage. They fail the Vessel. That's a good sign. They're finding their Sadas very easily. I don't like this. Stop it, bro. Stop it. We have that late game Iono, which is going to be a big help. So that's nice, I guess. Pokegear. Now what do they got? Are they going to find anything? Okay, maybe... Do I have Iono here? They still have another Sada in the deck. Might have to Iono. I don't know. Retreat Iono, I think, is going to be the play. We'll see we top deck. Our own Vessel. Yeah, I think we just go Retreat Iono. Do I really want to do that, though? They have a Sada in their hand. They have the guaranteed attack. I mean, they have the guaranteed attack anyways. Maybe we don't Iono. I haven't played my own Pal Pad yet. I could still get the Iono back. Would it be okay to Iono? Because we know they have the Sada in their hand, but I'm giving them 6 new cards. I don't think it makes a difference, right? Maybe just let them do the Sada. Honestly, I may not have a choice. TBH, yeah. Maybe just let him do it. Hopefully we can get Palkia VSTAR here off this concealed card. It's the only reason I do want to Iono is I can find Palkia. Okay, there we go. That gives me Palkia. I don't think it matters what I grab, right? Not really. I don't want a Pal Pad just yet, obviously, so let's grab the Palkia. Just make sure I get this guy down first and foremost. And then... KO the active, I guess. And hope for the best. We just need to run him out of attackers. That's my plan. Even if they Sada, I don't know. It's not the end of the world. They are down the 2 moons. They are down a Rod, too. They could prize her the Rod. They still have 6 prizes, so it's, like, not that bad. I just need to keep up in the attack department. They might not even one-shot. If they don't take a prize this turn, I think we're still fine. If they don't take a prize. So they're in, what, 220 now? With that knockout, 230 with a Sada. They still need 5 other cards. Actually, they need a lot to knock me out. Okay, we'll see if they can pull it off. They need a counter catcher. They haven't played one yet. This is why I also want to evolve Palkia, because they could have counter catcher killed the Palkia before it evolved, which would have also been pretty bad. This is why I didn't want to kill the Walking Wake, and it kind of paid off. See, this is why I wanted to Iono, because they just had another Super Rod. It's really bad. This is kind of why I wanted Iono, but at the same time, they could have found the Rod off the Iono. I didn't know it was in their hand. What did they Rod back? Tusk? Okay. I'm okay with them getting Tusk, but I don't really care about the Great Tusk. I don't think it's that big of a deal. They still might not even take a prize this turn. I mean, they're not taking prizes. It's not that bad, right? Earthen Vessel. Do they have any energy? 5 energy down. Even if they build up 3 moon, will it be enough? Honestly, probably, but we'll see. Failing the Vessel is good. That means they prized energy. Because if they just can't attack and knock stuff out, it's fine. Because I'm just going to retreat into Palkia next turn. We're just going to keep retreating and just going from there. It's fine. Okay, retreat boss on the other moon, I guess, is the play. They're only doing 220. They're not doing enough to knock me out. But I definitely don't want to knock this thing out. So, we're going to go retreat. The Palkia. Do I even bother doing Star Portal? It doesn't really matter, sure. I don't think it matters. May as well Star Portal. Boom, boom, boom. I can boss this up. Knock it out. Alright. As long as... They haven't played a counter catcher yet, which is interesting. Maybe they're not playing counter catcher. They're playing like research and stuff. I don't even know how they're fitting anything. Let's see what we got. Another double turbo. Let's see, let's see. If they don't take a prize this turn, we do just win the game, I think. But they also have to keep up with the attacks every single turn, which I don't know if they can do. So they may just be out of gas here, to be honest. They only have 2 moons left. All right, this is pretty much GG's. They hit me, they don't knock me out. Looking pretty good. Just looking pretty good. You just subspace swell. All right, yeah, they might just be cooked. They might not be able to attack here. They're down double rod. This is their last Roaring Moon. They have that great Tusk, but I'm not walking into it. The worst they can do, as Drago falls off my TB stack, the worst they could do here is, like, trap Brute Bonnet and then Great Tusk me. But I have both Switch in hand, so that won't work. I could also Sada to this and retreat it with Double Turbo. There's the scoop. Yeah, I mean, this matchup's scary, for sure. But why does bro keep falling? This matchup's scary, but we do have Walking Wake on Walking Wake Violence, which I try to avoid because I didn't want to give them more Pokemon in the discard pile. Ancient Booster Capsule also completely MVP'd us because it made it so they couldn't attack with... they couldn't one-shot me, which is huge. They don't play Vacuum, so it kind of worked out. Yeah, we just needed to be bulky in this matchup. We played well enough where I think we were able to carry us. KO on the Greninja might have been worth it. We know they prized a couple energy because they weren't able to find as much in the end there, and it just cost them the game. And there you have it, folks. That is the Walking Wake deck in action. I actually thought this deck played pretty well. I mean, the damage output is really high thanks to your attack, and of course the addition of Perilous Jungle, Brute Bonnet. Greninja, I think, is just too mandatory to play. Like, you saw Greninja was too helpful in this video not to run one. Definitely, you could play Sneasler if you really want to do more damage, but at the end of the day, I also prioritize consistency, and Greninja is what gives this deck consistency. And that's why the Perilous Jungle is nice to have to help with the poison damage. I maybe wouldn't mind playing more draw on the deck. Maybe like a Research or a third Iono would be nice. That was like one thing I was noticing in this deck was like maybe it'd be nice to have extra draw. Maybe we just cut the Canceling Cologne. Like I'm trying to go for those Cologne Greninja plays in this deck, which is something this deck can do, but maybe we just cut the Canceling Cologne out altogether. I mean, you don't really need it a lot of the time because you can also shred through Mimikyu. So maybe cutting Cologne for like another supporter could be a decent option. But yeah, that was it for the Walking Wake deck. Walking Wake is a lot better than we all give it credit for, and I definitely enjoyed playing the deck in today's video. We had some very interesting matches. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. If you did enjoy the video, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below. We're on the road to 63,000 subscribers. We are like at 62.5 now, so we're less than 500 subs away from 63K. So make sure to subscribe down below if you have not yet subscribed already. Thanks for watching. Check out my second channel down below. I just did a video where I broke down and kind of talked about my 3 tournament winning streak Dragapult Charizard deck that, yes, I've been winning a lot with. I've won 3 tournaments in a row with it. So definitely check out that video down below if you haven't already, if you want to learn more about the deck and all my plays and opinions on the list and stuff, because it's a really strong deck right now. And make sure to sub to the second channel down below, too. We're on the road to 16,000 subs. Thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all later. Bye-bye.